our lives unfold, there's no going back. I've seen things I can't unsee.
We found a dead body.
Yo! What the fuck?
It has almost been 5 years exactly since Logan Paul did this. Logan Paul, after this incident, was public enemy #1, and it seemed almost impossible for him to be able to redeem his reputation and earn the respect and trust of his fans and viewers ever again. Well, 2 boxing matches and a successful podcast later, Logan Paul has seemingly earned the respect of his fans, the trust of his fans, and redeemed himself. So since being redeemed and given the biggest second chance in YouTube history, what does Logan Paul do with his newfound trust with his viewers? He shamelessly scams the living shit out of them through multiple crypto scams just to line his pockets that were already deeper than the Grand Canyon. I mean, even I was fooled. I thought Logan had changed, and since his brother Jake was such an unlikable prick, it was easy to warm up to the new and improved Logan. But man, I have to say, after everything I've seen and looked at, I think Logan Paul might be one of the biggest scumbags on this website. What you're about to hear should shock you and make you realize he is still the same self-centered, narcissistic prick that he's always been. Logan Paul has been caught promoting and benefiting off pushing multiple crypto scams to his audience and viewers. I'm sure many of you are aware of one of the instances of the project, a stupid project named Dink Doink. Logan Paul sung the theme song for it himself.
Dink doink, you're my favorite coin. Want you to dink on my face, take a doink on my chest, yeah, yeah.
Dink Doink was the biggest pump and dump I've ever seen. Logan Paul promoted it on his podcast.
Dink doink.
Oh my god. This dick doink shit are you talking about?
No, I'm telling you, it's like it's some serious shit. It's a crypto meme coin, and it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
It's the dumbest, cutest shit I've ever seen. And you don't know about crypto shit coins, like most of them don't have utility.
Under the guise of it being hilarious and crypto meets cartoon, and you know, I'm making all these excuses already because I know I'm gonna pump and dump it. He made extremely cringe videos getting people to invest, making promises about Dink Doink.
What up, Dink Doink Telegram? It's me, Logan Paul. Now I know what you're thinking. Logan, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm doing the same thing as you. Holding my doink. That's what I'm doing. This is a shit coin I believe in. It's my favorite one, to be honest. Dink Doink is so much more than a meme coin. It's a multimedia coin. Cartoon meets crypto. It's the blockchain, baby. In cartoon, fun, comedy format. I'm going to be doing an episode myself soon. And as a holder in Dink Doink, I believe in this shit. I think it's going to go crazy. Some of my friends and celebrities as well are going to get involved in episodes, doing voiceovers, fun cartoon stuff. It's fucking Dink Doink, bro. And I'm ready to start sucking some dink. I'll see y'all soon.
Made tweets promoting it to his millions of followers. This is the dumbest, most ridiculous shitcoin I've ever seen, and that's why I'm all in. Acting like he's just seen Dink Doink, when in fact, he designed the mascot for it himself. Already misleading his audience into him discovering this shitcoin. And it's especially embarrassing when you look at Dink Doink's chart. What do you know? It's just a massive fucking pump and dump. Promoting it to your fans so the coin would pump with their money being invested, so you get to cash out, take your fans' money, and ride off into the sunset, while your fans are left holding the bag, losing their money, and essentially fucked. The fans who actually gave you probably one of the biggest second chances in YouTube history. Fucking scumbag. I mean, once already is a disgrace, so do that to your audience. But there is so much more that it will make your blood boil.
Dink doink, you're my favorite coin.
Before we dive into the big one, there is a great Twitter thread from ZachXBT on Twitter that shows a few more scummy hustles that Logan played on his fans. First of all, a coin called Elongate, another coin Logan Paul promoted to his fans.
Fuck! It's all good. Elongate made me rich. Elongate, baby, let's go. Elongate token.
And then absolutely dumped on them. Zach goes on to say, a video got leaked from the Maverick private page hyping up Elon. He finishes selling on 5/17 and in total made $112,000 from this blatant pump and dump. Fucking great guy, Logan. Anything for a quick buck.
Ding doink, you're my favorite coin.
2 pump and dumps not enough? Well, they say 3rd time's a charm and Logan's wallet needs a bit more cash. Logan Paul promotes yet another pump and dump to his fans called Fuck Elon, tweeting out to his millions of Twitter followers, fuck Elon to the moon before he ever gets there. Not financial advice. And why tweet this bullshit out, hyping up this shitcoin pump and dump to your millions of fans? Clearly the intention is to get people hyped up so they put all their money into this coin you're promoting, pump the coin so that you can sell and earn a tasty profit. He even got a little thank you from the official coin Twitter account. Unbelievable. And what happened as a result, you are? Well, of course, the coin pumped and then went down hard like a lead balloon, along with all his fans and viewers' money. Great job, Logan, you fucking cunt. Zach goes into details, saying Logan promotes another pump and dump. His buy happens right before he tweets and dumps 12 hours later for $116,000 in profit. Unbelievable. I mean, what even is 116K to the guy who buys $5 million Pokemon cards? Why do this shady bullshit and screw over your fans? Actual piece of shit.
Ding doink, you're my favorite coin.
Next, we talk about Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. Even that event had a crypto pump and dump involved in it because Logan just can't resist. One of the headline sponsors was Ethereum Max. Was on all the posters. They even accepted that crypto as payment for tickets in an attempt to get people to buy it and also pump the coin price. I'm not sure who even allowed this, but Logan Paul being heavily into crypto and having a track record, I wouldn't be surprised if he backed this. I'm pretty sure he did. Well, Zach goes on to tell us that Logan accepted 3 tokens from the project, then he sold for $71.8 thousand. Currently, Emax is being sued for being a scam. Not sure how this even passed the vetting process. Again, unsurprisingly, look at the chart. Another pump and dump that Logan profited from. Logan isn't solely responsible since Floyd is also involved in his team, but like I said, I don't think Floyd gives a shit about cryptocurrency and Logan Paul was the only one cashing out from it. It was one of the biggest fights of that year. Why do you need to shit on your fans to make more money? When you cashed out that 71.8K, you definitely screwed over some of your fans who bought that crypto in the first place, because it wouldn't have pumped if no one bought it from your event.
Ding doink, you're my favorite coin.
Now these pump and dumps are already unforgivable, but Logan wanted to level up into an even bigger piece of shit, so instead of promoting other people's pump and dumps, he decided to make his own project and scam his viewers that way. Introducing CryptoZoo, Logan Paul's latest money printer that will overpromise and not deliver on anything, even the basics. Now, the main man himself, Coffeezilla, made a video on this a few days ago, absolutely blowing up. I recommend after this video, everyone goes and watches that for full context, because I'm only going to make little summaries from it. He is a legend and doing God's work right now. But for the sake of this video, compiling everything into one, I'm going to summarize what Coffeezilla went through and how he exposed Logan and CryptoZoo. So CryptoZoo was pitched by Logan Paul as a crypto NFT game that viewers could play and make money.
I'm excited to launch my game.
You keep using and you just did it again. You keep using a word there, game. You're not using like a project. It's a game.
It's a game. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
It was his unique selling point, if you will, something that would set his crypto coin apart from the rest. Coffeezilla explains far better than I ever could about how the game was supposed to work.
You started by buying this crypto token called Zoo, which is their in-game currency, and you use Zoo coins to then buy egg NFTs, which you can then hatch to become animals. You then can breed those 2 animals to become hybrid animals. For example, if you breed a gorilla and a kitten, you get a Gore Kitty. And the more rare the NFT, the higher the daily yield of Zoo tokens that animal earns you every day. Theoretically, it works like almost like passive income. You can then burn your animal NFTs to release the zoo they earned back to you, and from there you can invest it into eggs or just cash out.
That was his promise for the game. As for the NFTs that were going to be used in the game, Logan claimed that they were all handmade and blood, sweat, and tears went into this by the artist.
It's quick to make a digital asset with, you know, unique, randomly generated characteristics. We handmade art for the past 6 months, bro. Approval, very specific notes, 10 different artists making art for our project.
But in a not so shocking twist, Logan Paul misled and lied to his viewers and investors. The art was actually not handmade at all. In fact, it was just stock photos of animals that were merged together.
The game got closer to release. The CryptoZoo team started releasing the first ever photos of these animals. And come to find out, this handmade art story wasn't really true. It was actually Adobe stock photos mashed together.
So Logan Paul is already lying to his potential investors and fans, taking huge shortcuts to, you guessed it, make more money. But the hype for CryptoZoo was so strong. He got his fans excited and they wanted in. Coffeezilla stated that before the game even launched, apparently they made over $2.5 million in selling the eggs alone in the first day.
People bought $2.5 million worth of eggs in the first day.
Just off the hype Logan Paul created. These eggs, if you don't know, were what gonna hatch into these stock photo animals. But things went completely wrong after that. The game, the whole point of the NFTs, the unique selling point that Logan pitched, didn't even work.
The first thing I asked Bob was about his animals. If he was making money with CryptoZoo, how much he made, and if the passive yield worked.
Oh, it never did from the beginning. It wasn't even written into the contract where it showed that you were actually yielding zoo, but there was nothing that was actually, backing that up. There was no way to claim your yield. There never was.
The core mechanic of CryptoZoo, that you can make money with these stupid animals, didn't even work on launch day, and still, to this day, a year later, still does not work.
Coffeezilla also found out people who paid with Ethereum couldn't even hatch the eggs and see the NFTs that they got, therefore not played a game that doesn't work in the first place.
Turns out for the people who spent ETH, not only did the yield part of it not work, did the NFTs not pay you, you also couldn't even hatch them.
From the very fucking beginning, the game, the basic functions don't even work. So no fans or investors are making money off the game like Logan Paul promised. And his fans have subsequently lost thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. In his video, Coffeezilla includes testimonies from people who lost all this money thanks to Logan Paul. Again, after this video, I highly recommend you check that video out. Logan, predictably, then completely ditches CryptoZoo. The Discord set up for the community he is inactive on, doesn't say anything of remote importance to the project or gives any updates or reassurance.
Logan only speaks in the Discord twice over the next year to say, quote, sober, currently shaking my head, and yo. That was his contribution to this project.
Shows no gratitude to the fans who believed in him and no remorse for screwing over the fans by giving them a product that just didn't work and fell flat on its face. He just leaves his fans out to dry with huge holes in their pockets, while he made a small fortune off the first day alone, let alone what the total was. It must have been even more. He even went on True Geordie's podcast and took zero blame.
I see people giving multiple explanations for why these haven't worked, and there's accusations out there. How does it make you feel when people are doing these takedown videos about your NFT projects previously?
It's sad because of what I just said. There's so much going on behind the scenes. Like, Doug, I'm not the bad guy here.
Yeah.
There's some actual out there.
Yeah.
And it's not me. Like, I'm here to build.
This is a space where a lot of people do see dollar signs. Like any burgeoning industry, if there's money to be made, there's going to be both good and bad people.
There's a lot of shady characters in the crypto space. I'm learning all of it. We had an issue with CryptoZoo where our lead developer took the code that he made, fled to Switzerland, and like held it hostage for $1 million, like behind the scenes drama that like took a stick and stuck it in the spokes of my wheel.
He talks about CryptoZoo not working because a dev took the code ransom. Well, Coffeezilla, being the man, the journalist he is, found the dev himself and got the full story.
He literally never paid me anything at all, ever. I never was paid. And, we got to a point when I was working on it where I just realized they were just going to try to steal all of my work and not pay me. And so I took all the source code private. And I just kind of like spent like a month just trying to negotiate and get something figured out where I would finally get paid. Because like I'm on my end, I have a team of 30 engineers, so I'm earning $50,000 a week on building this thing. And the only thing they brought to the table were a bunch of Photoshop.
So Logan Paul apparently promised to pay $1 million to the people working on the code.
According to him, they negotiated a $1 million payday for this whole project.
And then just didn't pay them. And one of my favorite parts of Coffeezilla's video is the fact he points out about Logan Paul bragging about spending $1 million on this project, bragging to everyone, look at me, I'm investing so much.
Have a massive team behind it and are probably out of pocket like $1 million just because we believe it's gonna work.
Turns out he didn't even fucking pay it. The CryptoZoo, a project that wasn't even remotely ready at launch, still not working today. The game was a complete farce, and Logan went completely silent about it when it started failing right off the bat. One can only assume he made his money, decided, well, I don't need to work on it anymore, too much stress. See you later. Screwing over his fans, lifelong fans, who gave him the biggest second chance ever. That's how he repays them. And yeah, people are going to say, but CryptoZoo had other people involved. Logan Paul was the one promoting it to the fans, the one not caring about the fans, didn't do his due diligence, didn't tell his fans, hey, there's problems behind the scenes, maybe let's not invest in this, let's wait a while until we launch CryptoZoo, because crypto, as he says many times, is a fast-moving space, you have to act now. He is such a scumbag. This is just so fucked. This isn't even the last example of a business Logan Paul founded, a crypto project that didn't work from launch, and that again he completely distanced himself from after his fans started losing money, not being able to access their money because the idea was shit. So who remembers when Logan Paul promoted and made Liquid Marketplace?
Hey there, impulsive viewer. This is not your typical ad. It's not quite an ad, but it's a reminder that I am listing my one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator on Liquid Marketplace. So Liquid Marketplace is the platform that I co-founded that fractionalizes ownership of top-tier assets.
So it's this website where people could own fractions of highly valuable assets like extremely rare Pokemon cards, sports trading cards. I mean, what could go wrong with that? Well, so much went wrong that Logan Paul, once a proud co-founder of Liquid Marketplace, in all his bios, everyone had to know. No longer in the bios, absolutely not. He doesn't want people to know he has anything to do with this anymore. Since the launch, he has practically nothing to do with it anymore, hasn't promoted it at all. Just like CryptoZoo, the project wasn't ready at all. The basic functions didn't work, such as, get this, paying out investors who own fractions of high value assets. Once they sold, yeah, they couldn't pay them out for ages, leaving people stranded with no funds when they were promised quick turnovers, left in the dark about a timeline when they would actually receive their money. The Discord went in a riot just over a month ago. Credit to Rattle Pokemon, his videos on this were great. All the screenshots have come from him. Hopefully everything just gets paid out first of each month. Just to respond to this, most of the complaints haven't been about prices, and this is always the response, even though it's not the issue brought up. The excitement came from all the things we thought were coming too. A test to make sure payouts work isn't something that should need to be done after people have invested anyway. These things need to be solid before launch, clearly showing basic functions not working and promises that they've made undelivered. One of the devs in the Discord, we are still waiting for the funds from Golden. I understand that it feels like it's been a long time, but that's unfortunately the process that we have to wait for. It's not like the funds are just sitting around waiting for us to give them out. At this point, people had already been waiting ages for their funds. Wish I was a little more critical thinking at the beginning, honestly. Was just very excited as I've been waiting on a good fractional ownership project for a while. How long then? There has to be a date. It has been longer than advised at the time of sale, in which they go into full damage control. Kenny, the platform has existed since the spring. We've implemented a ton of changes since then. When we first launched, voting didn't even exist. The UI was completely different. We're making big changes to the platform constantly. The voting didn't even exist when they first launched. You know, people, when they buy fractional shares or something, in order to sell it, there needs to be a vote. And a majority vote means that they will sell. Another basic function that just didn't exist in Liquid Marketplace at launch. Things got so bad with payouts that users in the Discord actually loaned money to other people who were waiting on their payouts for so long because they needed the money immediately. It may just be an issue of days now, but a vast majority needed the other payouts first. Luckily, I'm not in a position to need the funds quickly, but I do feel sorry for a fair few who have needed the funds over the past month. I won't disclose who, but there's even been one person I've personally helped financially because of this. After seeing the firsthand, it's just annoyed me even more. 100% the first sold needs to be cleared first. I mean, it's just a complete joke. Another crypto business Logan Paul has benefited from, not gave a single shit about his fans or viewers who are now getting screwed over, not getting their money. In a place called Liquid Marketplace, they can't even pay out their customers. The irony is incredible. And unsurprisingly, when users and investors had big questions about things that were going wrong, Q&As would happen with all the founders, but Logan Paul would never have the time because he was too busy. Will Logan and Amin ever be on any AMAs, their founders? I can ask Amin to come if you'd like to speak with him. Logan came on for an AMA a while back. He's very busy right now with WWE, but I can see if it's possible to arrange a more public Q&A session with him sometime. I'm not sure though, I'd have to see if that's possible. Yeah, when it first launched, yeah, he did a Q&A, but now things have all gone to shit. Logan Paul doesn't want to be near it and he's too busy. Oh, here's the thing, Logan. If you're too busy, stop launching all these bullshit crypto projects that are going to screw over all your fans. And I mean, one look at their Twitter and social media shows they don't clearly give a fuck anymore at all. Cobwebs have well and truly formed on Liquid Marketplace like they have on CryptoZoo. Yet another Logan Paul crypto venture he has put his shitty stamp on. Fans have lost money and lost access to their money. Barely functioning website with basic features not working from launch. Well done, Logan Paul. You've done it again. I mean, this guy's a fucking disgrace. Screwing over his fans for quick money and just not thinking of any of the consequences. I hope to God the right people investigate Logan Paul and he does actually suffer some consequences. This is just beyond fuck. And the unapologetic, shameless nature of it all. Repeatedly doing it over and over again. I hope people don't forget this because he is a grade A scumbag. Like the video right now if you agree with this. Push the video out. Leave a comment. What do you think of Logan Paul right now? Has this changed your opinion? Do you think he changed from that incident in 2018? It helps to boost the video. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.